What's up, everybody? I'm here to do my, I'm a bit confused. Anyways, because I'm pretty angry. Honor Club, streaming site, website, I watched on, I paid, and it was bad. The streaming was really bad. The live stream for the pay-per-view was absolute garbage. But I did get to see the finishes to all the matches. But it kept freezing and skipping forward in the match and freezing and stopping and restarting. Damn annoying. Now that I got that on my system, I'm here to do my Ring of Honor 16th anniversary. 16th anniversary. Pay-per-view I already did my predictions. Review. It's from Vegas, where they've gone to a couple of years now for the anniversary shows. So it's pretty damn amazing. Ring of Honor has lasted 16 years. That's awesome. I'm a fan of all wrestling. I watch WWE the most, and NXT, but I love pro wrestling. I watch a lot of other pro wrestling. I watch Stardom. I watch Shimmer. I watch New Japan Pro Wrestling sometimes when I have the time. I watch Impact Wrestling. I watch a lot of wrestling. I watch some UK promotions. So, I'm a fan of pro wrestling. And when there's more companies that are successful, it's really, really good for the business. WWE doing good. That's not good. If WWE was the only company in town with no one else, that would suck. But there are other places to go. You can watch New Japan, you can watch, and I'm talking about fans. You got the options. You can watch New Japan. You don't gotta watch WWE. You can watch Impact. You can watch Ring of Honor. There's 3 major companies that are on TV. WWE, Impact, and Ring of Honor. And Ring of Honor is the number 2 company in my opinion. New Japan is not number 2 in the United States. I'm sorry, they're not. Not to me. Number 2 is Ring of Honor. And number 3 is probably New Japan. Impact, I still support them, but they've fallen off the face of the earth. Almost. Not saying they don't have good talent and they don't try. They do, but Impact's in a bad place. Hopefully they'll get better in 2 years. And more people will watch. I wish Impact would go back to Spike TV. Then they could probably get more viewers. So here we go. My review up first was a pre-show. 2 matches from the Women of Honor tournament. 2 matches on the pre-show. The first one was Sima. I can't even pronounce her name. 2 women, Japanese women from Stardom. Sammy against Kimura. They're both in Shimmer. Anyways, I had Hanaya Kimura. I predicted she would win. She lost. Again, I can't really pronounce her name, but the older one, the older woman in the match, she won. I wanted to know her age. So someone told me on Twitter, I believe she's 46. And she moves very well for being 46. She put on a pretty damn good performance. So she advances to the next round of the Women of Honor tournament. I can't pronounce their names really. I'm sorry. But you can look up the results. if you want to know their names. Next, I know these two women's names. That's for damn sure. So the next Women of Honor tournament match was Tennille Dashwood, a.k.a. Emma. She's released. Very, very stupid decision that WWE decided to release her. Big mistake. Big mistake. And you dropped the ball with Emma. You dropped the ball by never pushing her. And you probably released her because she didn't want to be Emmalina, which is pathetic. That's not her. She shouldn't have to play a stupid character she doesn't want to be or feel comfortable playing. Tennille Dashwood taking on Brandy Rhodes. Now, I don't think Brandy Rhodes is that awful. A lot of other people do. She looked and performed not bad. I didn't think she's bad at all. Except she did botch the crossroads. She did botch it. It was not pretty looking. It was not a pretty looking good crossroads. But anyways, Tennille Dashwood wins. I love that, and I love her. She's an awesome worker, great talent, and a gorgeous woman. Seems like every woman wrestler from Australia, they all are gorgeous, just about. The ones I know of. So Tennille Dashwood wins, goes to the next round of the Women of Honor tournament. That's awesome. Very happy for her that she's in Ring of Honor. Up next, the first match of the pay-per-view. Tanahashi from New Japan, the guy that has a stuffed animal cat. I forget the cat's name, but that's pretty damn funny. He carries it around. Tanahashi taking on Flip Gordon. Pretty damn good first match. I predicted Tanahashi would win, and he did win. So Tennille wins. I would have predicted she did. If I knew they were putting on the pre-show. I didn't know that until like 3-4 days ago. After I did my predictions. I predicted Tennille. And I predicted Tanahashi. I did not predict the Japanese woman that won. I predicted the other one. But I did pretty damn well on my predictions. I need to get my pen back. Anyways. So up next, we had Punishment Martinez against Marty Scurll, the villain. It was damn awesome. It was just action-packed, non-stop action that would not stop. It would not quit. Punishment Martinez, Marty Scurll started off fast and just awesome. The winner would get a future Ring of Honor World title shot. I wrote down a couple notes on the match. Punishment Martinez right away flies over the top rope, springboards off the second rope, does a flip on the Scurll. Then during the match, Punishment Martinez hits a curb stomp on Marty Scurll. That was pretty cool. The villain got his eye busted, his eye's bleeding, or blood. He got cut above his eye or somewhere by his eye. So the villain had a busted eye, or blood above it. And you had, at one point outside the ring, the villain was about to punch the referee because he put a powder bag, he had a bag of powder, he put in his tights. Referee wanted to check him, and the villain went like this, like he was about to punch the ref, knock him out. That was pretty damn funny. I thought it was funny. But then, when he threatened the ref, a whole bunch of security guards, obviously they're probably wrestlers, indie workers, a whole bunch of security guards started grabbing the villain, like, you're not going to hit the ref. Like they're about to take him out. Take him backstage or something. But then Punishment Martinez dives over the top, over the corner of the ring post, dives over it, takes out all the security, takes out the villain. That was pretty damn awesome. And Punishment Martinez hits another curb stomp on the villain on the ring apron. And he hits another springboard off the second rope. Punishment Martinez springboard off the second rope. Tried to do it on the villain on a table. Villain got off the table. So his springboard flip off the second rope. Punishment Martinez crashes through the table. That was an awesome spot. Then Marty Scurll brings out the fake bag of powder. Acts like he's going to throw it in Punishment's face. He closed his eyes to block it. Instead, he didn't throw the powder. He kicked him in the nuts. Low blow by the villain. That's why he's called the villain, ladies and gentlemen. Low blow, 1, 2, 3, the villain wins. Marty Scurll, the villain, wins. And will get a future Ring of Honor World title shot probably at Supercard of Honor in April. I don't know if that's a Friday night or Saturday or Sunday. I don't know when it is. But I know it's probably WrestleMania weekend. So Friday I'll be watching the Hall of Fame. Saturday I'll watch NXT TakeOver. And Sunday I'll watch WrestleMania. So I might try to find a match online. Or maybe on Honor Club, I'll watch Supercard of Honor sometime after WrestleMania. Maybe, I don't know when it is, but whatever. Up next we had, so I predicted the villain would win, and he did. So that's 1, 2, 3. 3 victories for me so far. My predictions. Not that you care, but I care how I did in my predictions. Not that it matters, I just do them for fun. So up next we had a bonus match for the Ring of Honor Television Championship. Kenny King defending against Silas Young. Pretty good match, pretty hard hitting. Kenny King wins and retains. I did not predict this match, so I'm not going to take credit for it in my predictions. Kenny King wins, still TV champ. Up next we had the Las Vegas Street Fight. The Young, or whatever the hell they're calling themselves, the Hung Bucks. I don't like the Young Bucks. Never will be a fan of the Young Hacks. That's what they are. Hacks and spot monkeys that don't know how to work except do 20 billion super kicks and flips. That's all they can do. So Las Vegas Street Fight for the Ring of Honor 6-man tag team titles. The Young Bucks and Adam Page defending against SoCal Uncensored. Scorpio Sky, Christopher Daniels, and Frankie Kazarian. I so badly wanted to win. I so badly wanted SoCal Uncensored to win, and they did. New Ring of Honor 6-man tag team champions, Daniels, Kazarian, and Scorpio Sky. I wrote down a couple notes on the match because a lot of shit happened because it was a street fight. You had trash cans, you had Singapore canes, and you had tables and ladders and chairs. Oh my. So, where the hell did I write my notes down for this? You had, first off, Kazarian got busted open badly. Not that bad, but he's bleeding. And then you had Shane Taylor. He appeared and to try to help Daniels, Kazarian, Scorpio Sky. But he got taken out. Because, I think Bully Ray ran down. He's like a Ring of Honor enforcer, or whatever his title is, and got rid of him. You had Daniels and Kazarian set up a barricade. 3 barricades they set up, like a barricade across 2 of them like it was a table. So then you had the barricades set up, and Daniels got put through the barricade. That looked like it hurt. Big time. And you had chairs being thrown, and trash cans were thrown at one of the Young Bucks. He got a chair thrown at his head. That was pretty vicious, because he got cracked in the head with a flying chair, or a chair that was thrown at him by, I think, Kazarian did it. So Ring of Honor, they go balls to the wall. I don't think their talent cares sometimes if they give each other concussions, because how they throw them chairs at each other. But it was a street fight, so I expected to get a little hardcore. I didn't really expect to see throwing chairs, but that's what I saw. So back to the street fight notes. The Young Bucks, I think it was Matt Jackson, was getting choked with the Singapore cane by Scorpio Sky on one side, and Kazarian had him in the Boston Crab on his legs. Scorpio Sky was choking him under his throat with the Singapore cane. Matt Jackson taps out. Thank you for getting the 6-man titles off the Young Bucks, because I do not like them. I think they suck, and they're overrated. So, awesome that we have new Ring of Honor 6-man tag team champions. Daniels, right after he won, Daniels, they said, is the first ever Ring of Honor Grand Slam champion. He's held every Ring of Honor title there is. So after the Las Vegas street fight, you had Vinny and TK O'Ryan run out and attack the Young Bucks. I liked that. I enjoyed it. Then Bully Ray ran back in the ring to get rid of him. So now we go to what was next. So I actually predicted Daniels, Kazarian, and Scorpio Sky would win. So that's another victory for my predictions. Up next we had Matt Taven. The Kingdom's Matt Taven taking on Cody Rhodes. Pretty good match. I enjoyed it. You had the Bear, Cody's Bear at ringside, and his wife, Brandy, at ringside. The Bear, it's Barry the Bear. Pretty damn funny. Guy dressed up in a bear costume. I kept joking on Twitter to piss off CM Punk fans. I kept saying that's CM Punk in the bear costume, but it wasn't. Anyways, Barry the Bear at ringside with Cody and Brandy. Did I write down any spots? Not really for this match. Anyways, Cody wins. It was a good match. Cody wins, gets his ring back, has his ring on. Brandy kisses his ring. Barry the Bear is in the ring with them, celebrating. Then Barry the Bear goes like this, wants to hug Cody. He hugs him. But then Barry the Bear starts taking his bear head off to reveal himself. And I was pretty excited, like, who's this going to be? I thought for like 1 second, maybe it's CM Punk, but then I knew it wouldn't be. Takes the head off. It is Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega is the Bear. Cody looks shocked. He gets out of there. Brandy kisses Kenny Omega, kisses him like she's flirting with him, kisses him, and leaves the ring looking real happy. So that was pretty damn funny. Up next, we had the Briscoes against the Briscoes challenging for the Ring of Honor Tag Team titles. Motor City Machine Guns against the Briscoes. Pretty good tag team matchup. The Briscoes win. When they hit the Doomsday Device, Briscoes win the Ring of Honor Tag Team titles for the 9th time. 9-time Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, the Briscoe brothers. Not the original Briscoes, not Jack and Jerry. No. The Briscoes from Ring of Honor, Jay and Mark Briscoe. If you don't know who the Briscoes are from Ring of Honor, you obviously have not watched Ring of Honor enough. They've been there since 2002. That's a really long time. The Briscoes, I respect them for staying in Ring of Honor so long. They've been there 16 years and haven't left. They could have left probably a couple times, but they haven't. So Briscoes are 9-time tag team champions. Mark Briscoe during the match got busted open. But they still win the tag titles when they hit the Doomsday device. Up next we had the main event, I believe. Yes, we had the main event. Up next, so I predicted, let's see here. I'm just going over my predictions, what I got right. So, 4 so far. 1, 2, no, 3, 4, 5. So far, 5 and 2, I believe. Or, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 and 5 and 2. I had the Motor City Machine Guns retaining, but I was dead wrong. So 5 and 2. Up next was the main event. Don Castle, I predicted, would retain, and he did. It was a great matchup. Classic. Really good, hard-hitting wrestling match. For the Ring of Honor World title, Don Castle defending against Jay Lethal is very good. Very hard-hitting. Lethal really worked over Don Castle's knee and kept kicking him behind the knee. Hit 2 lethal injections. But I believe Don Castle countered one of them. I forget. Anyways. And I did a live reaction to Castle and Jay Lethal. It was a shitty live reaction. Not my fault, but because the Honor Club site where I watched it on kept messing up. During the main event, it kept fucking up. So it wasn't a good live reaction, but I tried my best to tell you what was happening and describe it and give you my thoughts, even though I was really pissed because it kept freezing. The streaming live stream kept freezing and cutting off and coming back and cutting off. And just my luck, I did get to see the finish for the main event, so thank God. But just my luck for the main event is when Honor Club site and the stream decided to mess up the most. Was during the main event, and that really pissed me off. Next pay-per-view, I might not watch it on Honor Club. Might have to order it on pay-per-view. So Don Castle wins, retains. His finisher, I forget what it's called. He spins him around. Don Castle wins, still Ring of Honor World Champion. After the match, the villain comes out, gets in the ring, faces off with Don Castle. The villain, Marty Scurll, will probably get a title shot at Supercard of Honor against Don Castle. I'm glad Castle retained. He should have. Jay Lethal's great. That guy's underrated. And Don Castle's very good. Very good. So I enjoyed, even though with the streaming issues, and there were a lot of them, a lot of bad, it was a bad live stream on Honor Club. Bad live stream. Really, just, really shit. And it was the worst for the main event. And it was bad also for the 6-man tag titles. Anyways, I still enjoyed the 16th anniversary pay-per-view. I enjoyed it. rating 1 to 10, I give it, because of damn streaming issues on Honor Club, I'll give it a 6 rating. Let's see what everybody on Twitter gave it, because I put out a Twitter poll. 47% have given it a 8. I would have probably gave it a 8 if there weren't streaming issues that I had. And it wasn't my problem. I have good internet. It was a damn Honor Club site. I don't know if it's crashing or what, because too many people signed up for Honor Club to watch the pay-per-view. So 47% gave it a 8. 27% gave it a 10. 19% gave it a 2 because the streaming was bad. And 7% gave it a 6. I give it a 6. I enjoyed the 16th anniversary. Happy birthday, Ring of Honor. You should be really proud of yourself that you're still around and you're doing pretty damn well, making money, drawing very well with fans. Ring of Honor definitely is drawing better than Impact. That's why they're the number 2 company, because they can actually draw, and they do house shows. And they do a lot of other events, pay-per-views, house shows. They work with New Japan. So, hope you enjoy my Ring of Honor 16th anniversary review. Bye for now. Have a great weekend, and I'll be back with another review of WWE Fastlane on Sunday night. Bye for now.